Alrighty then. Here we go. Vac is going to go ahead and choose to play with all that fake lag, and that's fine. And it is probably the most real way to balance this game. But I did give him the option to decrease it slightly. I think that's an option I would give anybody that plays this tournament. If they have to add a lot of fake lag, meanwhile their opponent doesn't have to deal with any of it. And Wens is not even going to be able to kill a single hunter so far. Vac is going straight in with these hunters. He's not wasting time. That's a bad spawn, but that's a good pounce. I'm actually kind of surprised Wens has not killed a hunter yet, but he's getting bullets on all of these hunters. With the ping in the play, there's probably something you can do a tad bit better. And I would say that's being not very aggressive. Try to keep as much distance from you and the supposed spawn as possible. Basically move slow. That's just going to be an easy hunter for Vac every single time. SMG 1v1s are incredibly difficult. But I've seen players put up crazy performances. And yes, I could see that happening. Vac's gonna say SS. And Lewis is humming like an annoying motherfucker.
Stayed in the damn store. Hunter!
That's a really good spot for that hunter, actually. Just being able to get on top of the ceiling there, the invisible wall. I didn't even know that was possible. Wens is going to make almost all the distance. If he skeets his hunter, he could make it. Wens is going to have some shaky aim, but he's going to be able to track that. I don't think he's going to be able to make it, actually. He's moving too slow. This spawn right here is too deadly. Wens should know about it. And he had the chance. I think you can actually shoot through that rock. I would have tried it. But if you can't, I mean, you just die like that anyways. If it wasn't for ping, he probably would have gotten that hunter. But unfortunately, he's playing on 100 something. Now we're going to see how Vac is going to be able to perform with all this fake lag. I think 120 something is actually still playable, despite how much fake lag you put on yourself. Not going to be able to get the first skeet there. Wens is just going to go straight in. I don't think Vac can play aggressively here. And that is good movement by Vac, actually. Just being able to jump and run at the same time. Being able to... Like, he chose the correct time to jump there to dodge that hunter. Yeah. I'm not liking that aggressive play. If you're going to predict the spawn like that, and you're going to jump to it, I feel like you should stand still to make sure all your bullets land. Because you have to kill the hunter quickly there. That was a good pounce by Megs off the front of the car. I'm surprised he landed that. Megs landing quickly with these hunters. Those pounces are pretty nice. That's not gonna work. He's gonna try, but this score is gonna be close, actually. He's gonna go for the 180 melee. Death Toll being somewhat of a difficult map to play on SMG, but you actually have an easier time for the next two, for chapter 3 and 4. I think the next chapter can be pretty hard, though.
Hey.
Meg's just gonna try to free fire when nothing can actually spawn. Interesting. The hunter from behind, that's actually a really nice spawn. I like it. But to be fair, with especially the default Uzi, doing anything at this beginning area seems pretty hard. If I'm wens, I'm just holding W key. I'm not gonna bank on my aim or anything like that. Ooh, Vac getting on the ladder. Sometimes being too quick to the spawn can really fuck you up. If I was Vac, I probably would have won the closet there. He really could have gotten that kill. No excuse for it. It's just unfortunate that he did not.
We have to lower that platform.
Ooh, he could get that one too. I think Vac got caught on the infected ladder right here. The infected ladder hitboxes are pretty huge, just like the survivor hitboxes. But I think the infected ladder is a bigger hitbox. And that's going to be a nice skeet right there for wens. Just he's coming straight up the ladder, it's easy. Ooh, the knowledge of that spawn. That is so crazy. He predicts and flips there. That's pretty good. Vac trying to abuse these ladder spawns, and wens recognizes at the last minute that that might be what he's doing. It's actually crazy how much experience these competitive players have to know about these ladders and whatnot and focus them. I don't even think he reacted to sound or anything. I think he just thought about the ladder, which is crazy. Coming behind, he's got to run away to try to deal with it. That's such good movement, but sadly a common's going to catch him from in front. Still a common behind him, I think. No, it's up top. I heard a common.
First aid.
Wens knows about the record one stop trick, so he immediately gives up on the ghost strategy.
Works for me.
And that's going to be the last hunter in this difficult alley to skeet in. And honestly, I think wens played really well that chapter. I don't see Vac coming back with that. I don't know if Vac is going to be able to perform just as well. I can't write Vac off though. He is a great player. He does have the fake lag, but I don't think that's a valid enough excuse. I think he might just lose this round due to how well wens did. You could possibly rush for the area on the right. And it looks like wens is going to recognize that and going to change his spawn to possibly prevent that. And he does. The area here on the right, he might be able to have a easier time with the next hunter. Or a harder time, I don't know. Because he can't really move a lot. Like, the direction he's going to move is pretty obvious. Ooh, it almost seemed like he should have got that. In fact, not able to kill a hunter yet, and those common are just going to be in the way. And these common are just going to be in the way. That was his only chance. I think he had to go for the melee there. And it's good. It's a good thing that he did get it. Vac also going to be able to predict the spawn and is going to be tracking the hunter while he's moving around everywhere. And then he's going to be changing the spawn. This is a great play. He's going to have to give up the tunnel because he's reloading. And And that is a good catch by wens. Being able to predict where Vac is going to move there. He's going to go for the same melee skeet in the same spot. Meg's really just rushing these hunters out, and I think that's what he should do. Ooh. Yeah, and that's kind of what I expected. I didn't expect Vac to come back that round. But now we're going to go into round 3 and round 4. I think your aim and just the amount of openness you have in these next 2 chapters can be very helpful if you're a mechanically dependent player. I wouldn't say neither of these players are dependent on their mechanics, but they're both very mechanically gifted as well, though. So we should see some higher survivor scoring chapters. I'm not sure about if they're going to make it to the safe room, but I think both players can perform well here. But if Vac can lock in on his mechanic side, he might be able to overtake the lead here. But it's really just going to come down to just raw skill. And Megs is just going to rush out. I mean, try to get into the open as quick as possible. Not exactly sure if that's the immediate best strat, but it's pretty good. Meg's trying to predict these spawns. Ooh, the headshots. With the crouching giving it away, he's gonna be able to hear the hunter finally. That's actually a good spawn Meg's tried to pre-fire. I think Vac knowing how well how good Megs can predict spawns is actually trying to do some weird stuff. But to be fair, I think the spawn right here in the room is actually better whether he can predict it or not. And Megs is just going to be able to outmove these hunters and track them just completely fine. Yep. And this is a harder chapter for the hunter for sure. But I don't think... I'd like to see... what I liked about that is Megs was like moving to the left, and Vac was kind of pouncing to where he was going to go. Instead of like zigzagging too much, he made the distance quickly. I think that matters. If I'm Vac, yeah, I want to pounce him inside the house.
Get it off me!
Another easy to mop up. Back trying to go for a weird spawn, he's actually gonna land.
I can't believe he won. I never should have let him in.
Who's there? It's go away! No one can see him! Ding dong! Ding dong! Dinner served! Come and get it!
Wens gonna run all the way to the back. I think he expected Vac to be aware of that. And he's gonna be able to keep skeeting these hunters every time they're in the open. I don't know what Vac needs to do to beat this, but I think he's got to think of just closing that distance as fast as possible. And this spot is just crazy. And it is a really good spot on this map. But this isn't against the rules, it is what it is. Maybe competitive, nah. In a 1v1, I'd like to see this ship locked off, maybe. But it's alright, it is what it is. Vac's not even gonna try to pounce him in there. Oh, he's actually going to. I wonder what he did there. I think he might have walked it. If Wens is looking the wrong way at the wrong time, Vac can actually force crouch and not make sound of it. And when Megs is slow and cannot use his movement, that's just an easy pounce to go for. Vac is definitely capable of tying these scores. I think as the event goes on, you don't get more points for it. I think it's just if you make it to the door, you get 150, but I'm not actually positive on that. Maybe not. I think Vac can at least make it to the door. Crazy ladder spawn right there. But I could see it not working. It's a little too far behind. Ooh, Vac just completely loses track of wherever Wens goes right there. Wens predicting Vac's movement there. Gonna go up the ladder too, but it's not gonna work out for him.
We can cross up here.
Ooh, this is not the reaction Vac needs. But yeah, Hunter's still too easy since he fucked up. I thought he was gonna choke the kill because of swapping weapons. Oh no! Vac fucked up the movement. That's really not what you want to do in this tournament. As long as he can kill this Hunter, though, I don't think it matters too much. He might have to take 2 hits, though. That is crazy movement, but this Hunter is in the bushes. 2 HP. That's a really big L. I don't think Vac is gonna attempt that again. He does. Ooh, zigzagging back into it. Vac might not even make the door. Just pulling out the melee. If anyone watched Wen's stream when Vac played against Scream, Wen's really criticized both players for pulling out the melee a lot, and honestly, I think it's deserved. I don't think he should be pulling out these melees this often. Not even trying to go for the SMG kill. He's gonna die right there. Now Wens has a massive lead, and I don't see Vac making a comeback. Vac actually probably needs to land every Hunter at the start, and possibly even make safe room. Which is going to be pretty impossible next chapter.
I'm here. And Riverside's a bust. Let's just get to the river.
Meg's gonna bait out the instant spawn. And Matt Vac is actually gonna go in, or attempt to. I think Meg's actually hears the Hunter going up and is expecting this weird drop. Is Vac gonna be able to predict when Meg rushes out, but still gonna get clapped due to his low HP? That's not the Hunters Vac needs. Vac needs to land these badly. He doesn't need to get skeeted like that. Ooh, that's a good Hunter. I'm surprised it actually reached Meg there. Meg's gonna catch it from quite a distance. Vac gonna go for a quick spawn. It looks like he's kind of getting juked out. That's a good spawn too. Megs is just hyper aware of all these spawns around him and where the hunter is going to be, and he's just going to be able to predict it. Vac kind of didn't know where he wanted to go there. Megs trying to close the door, not going to reach it. Megs does play on really high FOV, so he probably thinks that door is closer than it is. Ooh, the 3-shot heat with the default SMG. I think Vac knows, like... I wonder if Vac has already given up at this point. He's gonna catch this straight pounce from a decent distance. And here comes the dreaded alley. And this is why I don't think Vac can make safe. This alley is just too tough. Ooh. If only his movement wasn't restricted. Now this is going to be Vac's turn. He's got 200 point thing to come back. And I think he knows just as well as anyone else that he's not making safe from this chapter. So at this point, they're probably just going to consider it GG.
Hunter!
Ooh, Vac is just not able to conserve his ammo well enough to keep up with that hunter going everywhere. Ooh, and that's kind of what Vac wants to do when he pushes these car spawns. He tried to do it last time on map 1, but unfortunately no luck. The straight pouncing hunter a little too easy to kill when you have that distance in between you and the hunter. Ooh.
Get it! Get it off me! Get it off me! This way.
Ooh, these hunters from Megs are just crazy. He's just like instantly making contact. I think Megs is really like knows what he wants to do with these SMG 1v1 hunters. In fact, can just simply not track that target at all. And this is going to be looking like a GG. Ooh, good shot from Vac coming up at the end there. And yeah, I think Vac just I think some of Vac's hunters could have just been harder throughout this game. But it was a good ass game. I think Vac's hunters could have been a tad bit harder, too much relying on the melee, I believe, as well. And then, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's hard really to criticize a game at that level. Like, both players are just really good. They both played pretty damn well, and just one got the better of the other. It just is what it is. I can't really pinpoint too much of what Vac did wrong. I think he just could have closed his distance more with his hunters. But That's like a... Who's to say if Vac doesn't go... Like, if Vac goes for, like, more straight pounces, he might still just get skeeted, so... It is what it is. High-level gameplay like that, it just is what it is. Wens is going to be moving on to the winner bracket finales and is possibly going to be facing either Yeezus or Chupa, and that is going to be a good-ass game. And that's going to be it for now. More